baby. No fake accounts like KD. Doing the shit that I want to. Nobody I'll ever run to. Every time I come through. Take shots, but I'm gun proof. Know that I'm shooting right back. Killing them when I be dropping the track. Killing them and they be bringing it back. Killing them so I be wearing all black. Always been ready. This ain't a game, no confetti. I got my aim and I'm steady. I got the tools like Eddie.
Yeah, it's Baby E on the train. Yeah, say, trapping getting old, so I've been moving weight. Pigeons in the trunk, I'm on the interstate. Made myself a plug, it in 100 ways. I still got the act, you know I love the taste. Spending dirty money at the Gucci store. Fucking with the models, eating sushi rolls. She think I'm a rapper, get that groupie look. Baby mama, man, she see me moving up. On the bigger, better things, bigger television screens that I never get to see, cause I'm so heavy in the streets. I just grew 100,000, so I'm going out of town and I'ma try to make it alright back. Finessing, finessing, I be finessing, finessing, yeah. Finessing, I be finessing, finessing, yeah. Finessing, I be finessing, 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 I be finessing. Ballin' in it, bitch, I put my partners on. Tie you up and make you call your baby mama phone. Tell that bitch to bring that bag, oh Lord, we need that bag. Sandy's in a plastic bag, call that a sleeping bag. On MLK in a Bugatti, I feel free at last. Percocet, Molly, and Surblood, I got PMS. Chillin' with your bitch, watching First 48. And I still got that act, you know I love the taste. And I let her hit the J, and I let her call me babe, and I let her call you back, just to get that out the way. Then she hang up in your face, and I get it on her face, and I teach her how to skate. Then I skate on straight finessing, yeah. Finessing, I be finessing, don't you? Finessing, finessing, I be finessing, moolah.
Alright guys, so right off the bat this morning, I went ahead, got both axles back in on both sides, got the ball joints tightened back down, the fork that goes across the axle back in. Everything's buttoned up pretty much, so the wheels are ready to go back on. And after I did that, what I didn't film, because it's pretty tedious and kind of boring really, I went ahead and got the mud flaps back on, and I put the clips back around in the fender well to make this back tight. And that was a very stupid and tedious process, but again, I'm trying to maintain the daily drivability of this car. And all my other vehicles, I always just rip the liner out and then water just shoots into the doors and fuck the speakers up in the door and all that stuff. So trying to avoid that issue this time around, so it's taking a little extra time to keep it this way, but in the end it'll pay off in the long run. The only thing left on this side to do, I believe, is to finish tightening up this fender, which is pretty much a couple 10mm bolts. And then in the other video, I was working on this wiring, trying to get all of it situated back, because I never remember how it goes. So when I take it out, I end up just routing it back the way I feel like it goes. It might not be exactly right, but everything gets to where it need to be, and I don't have any issues because I know where the plugs go. I just don't know how the wire was routed. So I'm gonna finish messing with this. I got that side like pretty much completed, so I'm gonna finish touching up this. And once I get the horns and stuff fully plugged in, I should be good to bring the bumper over, and I might try to play with that a little bit, see how that lines up. Somebody in the comments, I looked at it just actually a few minutes ago, said something about polishing these headlights. but what you don't see is the issues on the inside. That's what I'm talking about. Like, it's something broke in the inside of it. And that's why I didn't want to keep them. But it's not the actual glass of the head. Like, that's not bad. I can clean that. But on the inside, it's let's see if I can put this in some light. If you look, let's see. If you look on the inside, you see how it's like destroyed in the inside, and it's like stuff in, see it? Like the chrome, the reflective stuff is like deteriorated and breaking off in the inside. So, yeah, I don't want to run these. I will, just so I can have a headlight, but I don't want to. Something else though, for the corners, I do believe one of my boys is gonna hook me up. The guy I actually sold my clutch to last night, he actually got some corner lights too, some factory corner lights, and I think he gonna hook me up with those. So the corner lights will be good. And like I said, if I have to, in the meantime, I will run these, but I may try to hit a junkyard or two sometime or another before I actually drive this thing and try to get me a better set. Because it ain't the glass, man. The glass is mint. You know, it's not that bad. It's just, see the glass, and I mean, all I did was wipe it, and that's how clean the glass looks like. I haven't even tried to polish it or nothing. You can see the bottom needs cleaning too, but the glass is decent. It's just the inside, like the background part, that's tore all the pieces on these. So I'm gonna just try to get me another set. But yeah, man, it's slowly becoming a reality. Man, I'm so hyped. I'm hype as shit, y'all, like for real, cause it's been a long time coming. This is awesome, man. Okay, guys, so this is where I'm at right now. Went ahead, got the bumper test fitted on. It don't have the little clip things on the side that you put the screws in yet, so it's hanging on the sides, as well as it's been in my shop for about a year now. So because it's been laying back there in the heat and stuff, it's kind of warped out of shape a little bit. So we're gonna have to kind of force it back up against the side. This one's broke, but this is the one that came with the bumper. I have both of the ones off the stock bumper laying somewhere up here. So all I gotta do is transfer those over to this, and then I can slide them back into that little white clip there, and that'll keep the pressure on it, and that'll put it back in shape. But yeah, man, this thing is gonna be nice. It's just, to me, I know a lot of people run the 90, 91 bumps, but to me, the 92, 93 with that, I call it the banana turn signal lights at the bottom. God, bro, that's just so beautiful. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna just ride with these headlights. They're not that bad, so I think I'm gonna just leave them in there and get those corner lights from my guy, throw them in, and that'll be pretty much it for the front end. The grill's laying over there, I'll get that put back in, and yeah, the car is pretty much gonna be back together. Okay, here we go, guys. So, went ahead, I had to drill out one of those studs was broken in the header. I got that drilled out and bolted the header up. I had to do a little massaging back here. I don't know how well y'all can see it, but it was hitting the AC compressor line. So I just massaged that header just a little bit and got it to fit, and got one bolt on it, holding it nice and tight. And I went under the car and I pushed the downpipe up. And guys, it looks like we're good, because it's a little bit of a gap on this side because the downpipe the header's sitting like this, right? And the downpipe is kind of like this. So the bolt on this side is right there. The bolt in the middle kind of this way, and then this side kind of far. But I believe because it's a flex pipe in, I believe we can twist it when we tighten it down. Just twist it up, and that should be fine. It shouldn't be too much pressure because it's just like I said, just a flex pipe back there. And as soon as I start and it heats up, it'll probably twist it towards the way it's made anyway. So that's good, that's awesome. We can use it like that. I just gotta, when I run out somewhere today, get me 3 bolts so I can use bolts and nuts like I did with Jeremy's and clamp them together. I never run a gasket or anything because they burn out when you're running metal to metal. It's no chance of a leak because it's just sealed tight, you know what I'm saying? As long as the 2 surfaces are pretty much flat, you won't have a leak. So I'll put a gasket here, which I have in the back, and then I'll just run no gasket down there, and the exhaust should be hooked up, and that'll be one step closer we have gotten. Also, you saw in the last clip, I got the belt on, that's tight. I ended up having to run the 4 rib, not the 5 rib, just because the 5 rib belt would only work for this alternator and net pulley there, but the compressor is a 4 rib because it's an older model Honda, so I just ran a 4 rib and it'll just be off a rib on the pulleys, but it should still work. That's how my brother's CB7 is too. And then, like I said, all I need now is that bracket, and I can get the power steering situated. And yeah, it should be good on the accessories. Also, we got the plug on. The OBD2 plug is now wired up and good to go. I just don't have it connected yet because we will be doing this valve cover as like a finale before we, you know, actually finish with the car. We'll go ahead and do that. But for now, instead of me messing it up, having to keep laying it up there so I don't get stuff in the engine, I figured I'd just leave it raggedy. And then once I finish everything else around it, we'll paint that, throw that on. Remember, this is a Spider-Man theme engine base, so it's gonna be the blue, then I'm gonna have this be red, and then the cover will be blue again, and the car is gonna be a red too, so it's gonna look really good once it's finished. But it is warming up outside. I'm about to go eat, and after that I may try to do a little bit more with it. I don't know, I might go ahead and cut the grass before it gets to be 90. What's going on, guys? So another day at the shop. I got a few things yesterday. I had to get some more black spray paint, and also I got a pack of quarter pins so I can like finalize the shift linkage. And then I got my setup here that's gonna be for the header. I don't know if you remember, but I told y'all I was gonna have to run my own bolts. And this is pretty much what I got. So I got 3 of these. And then I got lock washers, I got regular washers, and I got nuts for all 3 of them. So that should hold it just fine. We did the same thing on Jeremy's, and no issues. And I also went ahead and got me a C-clamp, so whenever I do brakes again, I won't have to use that one that's somewhere laying around here. That's got like the rust, the weld on it. I got one that now it spins freely at the bottom, so I should be able to do brakes a little easier. So basically what I'm gonna do now is I'm about to paint my battery box. As you saw a while ago, I painted the start already. So I'm about to go ahead and get the battery box done. Let that be drying, and while that's drying, I'll probably go ahead and hang this header, get that mounted up to the downpipe good, and so we can finalize that. And after we do that, oh, and yesterday off camera I went ahead and I hooked up the harness the rest of the way, so everything's plugged up. This plug here is the one I was telling y'all about that goes to the resistor box, and all you got to do, I usually cut it a little bit back, like right here, that way in case I have to put another resistor box back, I can just wire it in. But yeah, I do that and just run it. I got the return line hooked up down there, and I got all these grounds, I got them grounded, and there's one over there, somewhere down in the corner right over there. And we are in the home stretch. This bad boy is about to be running. It's gonna be funny too, man. Look how sleeper this car looks. That shit crazy, bro. Like, just driving it right now, you wouldn't even know. It just looked like a raggedy car. It's gonna be dope though.
T-Blaze on the beat.
Alright guys, so this is pretty much where I'm gonna wrap up this day. I went ahead, got the valve cover stripped down. She's looking beautiful, man. I'm gonna tell you, bro, that aircraft stripper stuff and that damn pressure washer will eat that paint right off. It just blows it right off. You don't have to scrub it or nothing. That thing is like, you could like literally probably polish this right now and make it like the damn chrome looking shit. But yeah, I got that done. We'll probably end up painting that tomorrow. I'm gonna lay something over this just so nothing gets in it, which it should be okay, but I'm gonna just lay something over just to be safe. But yeah, man, I got everything pretty much done. Quarter pins and the shift linkage. I put a clamp on the, I had to put a clamp on the return line for the fuel. Got the battery tray back in. Got the ground hooked up here, deposit over there, the ground right here. Starter, transmission ground hooked back up. The header bolted up beautifully to that downpipe. So shout out to Dustin. He gave me this top half for the header so I could made it to the H22 downpipe, and it worked. I saw it in the forums and it actually worked, so that's good. Okay guys, so that's gonna wrap it up for this video. What's gonna happen now is in the next video, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna do the valve cover, get that painted red, and then I'm gonna also do the VTEC wiring and the map sensor relocated like to the top of the throttle body instead of that box we were talking about on the CB7. I'm gonna also do the wiring for that. So make sure y'all stay tuned for that video. I will catch y'all in the next one. If you're enjoying this Honda content, this Accord content, and this CB7 content, make sure y'all smack the like button so that we can continue to grow the channel, because we really need to get these views up. I'm really happy with where they are, because it's actually people that's got more subscribers that get less views than I do. So I'm really happy with that, but let's just keep growing, man. Let's keep the channel growing so that eventually I can get back to you guys. So until the next time, I'll catch y'all later. As always, like, share, subscribe, and respect all bills. Peace out.